national anthem performed by the Kutztown Area High School Marching Band, conducted by Mr. Dustin Shirk. Thank you, Mr. Shirk and students, for your contributions. Welcome, family, friends, school board members, administrators, faculty to the class of 2023 and the 107th commencement ceremony for the Kutztown Area High School. Joining me this evening out front are Mr. Christian Tim Chatton, Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Randy Birch, President of the School Board, Mr. Andrew Brett and Mrs. DeCello, Senior Class Advisors, and Ms. Sandy Green, Distinguished Alum. Education is a K-12 learning experience in Kutztown. Each one of your teachers played a key part in your development. Tonight, over 50 faculty members, past and present, from the high school, middle school, and elementary schools have joined us in celebrating commencement with the class of 2023. Graduates, tonight as you enter the stadium, you are flanked by an honor guard composed of your teachers. This is their last chance to send you on your way and show their genuine affection. Now is your chance to thank them. At this time, I would like all past and current faculty of the Kutztown Area School District to stand and be recognized by the class of 2023 and a grateful community. This time I would also like to congratulate the girls softball team, who were county runner-ups and had a heck of a game today in districts, and the boys District 3 baseball champions as of this afternoon. Congratulations. The senior class welcome this evening will be presented by Senior Class President Ms. Leah Zedelmoyer.
So I would like to take a moment and have you think about the best memory you had in high school. Whether it was Mr. K beatboxing in class, decorating our homecoming hallways, or Mrs. Lausch reviewing for our AP test with an Among Us game kit. We all have at least one amazing memory from high school. Now we can say that memory is all we have. We've made lots of memories in just one chapter of our lives. How many could we possibly make in the numerous chapters ahead? So each of you has a specific purpose. Whether you have discovered it or not, you will. Whether that be the workforce, military, a trade, or continuing your education. My challenge for you is to go find that purpose, and don't give up if it takes a moment to realize. And, of course, make memories along the way, so that you can look back on them and reflect just how far you have come. I would like to wish you all the best of luck in your future, and congratulations, class of 2023. Thank you.
Thank you, Leah. Every year at this time, it is our tradition to recognize our valedictorian and salutatorian by asking them to address their class. This year's salutatorian is Leah Zellamoyer. Leah is the president of the class of 2023, member of the National Honor Society, Triad Music Honor Society, and she's a member of Student Council, Chorus, Select Choir, and the Musicals. In the fall, Leah plans to attend Penn State University to major in chemical engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, the salutatorian for the class of 2023, Ms. Leah Zellamoyer.
I am honored to be the salutatorian of the class of 2023. I can honestly say I could not have made it this far without the support of everyone here tonight. And I didn't know what I wanted to say here because I wanted to make it really special. And I'm not sure if I talked about this enough, but in the fall, I had the opportunity to play Shrek in the musical. And, as most of you know, Shrek iconically states that ogres are like onions. He then goes on to compare the two because they both have layers. And I've now come to realize that this relates to something we are all experiencing, life. And just like an onion, life has layers. I would classify our high school years as just another one of those layers. We have all accomplished so much within this layer of life. I mean, our education has grown, we've performed in district bands and choirs, volunteered for numerous occasions, gone to athletic championships, and the list of accomplishments goes on and on. And all of those things are just something to be very proud of and take with you on this journey. Each of us has something to be very proud of. But now it's time to peel back another layer and start a new one. Whether that might be continuing education, going into the workforce, or a technical institute, or serving the country in any shape or form. We all have our individual path that we are about to take the second we finish here today. Now, you may notice as you peel away layers that some might have some brown spots, but just like an onion can have bad spots, so can life. So what would be more beneficial in the long run? Thinking about what caused the spot, or peeling off the layer and moving past whatever might have caused this bump in the road. We can't dwell on those bad parts of life. We all have them, we all experience them. I mean, Kaylee and I got a 500% error on one of our labs this year and had to redo nearly every one the last 2 years. But, luckily, like an onion, a damaged spot on one layer does not necessarily exist on the next. We have to remember that failure and negativity don't have to follow us to the next layer of life. And, you know, just because the layer contains a brown spot, that's not completely useless. Try not to focus on the parts of life that do not go exactly as planned or do not turn exactly out as we thought they should. We just have to keep going on this path that we made for ourselves and believe that it is the path we are meant to take. And this path might change at times, but we have to be ready for it and nothing can impact our success. As long as we believe in ourselves, we will succeed. Don't be afraid to peel back a layer. Just be ready for the challenge. Remember that just as an onion's flavor intensifies with every passing layer, so does our understanding of what life's purpose is. I mean, when we were asked in first grade what we wanted to be when we grew up, our response is most likely very different than what it is today. Because we have been molded by our experiences up to this point in our lives that have allowed us to discover more about ourselves and offer new possibilities for our future. And some of us might need to peel back another layer and take more time to know what path to take. There is no time limit on success, nor is there a correct way to live life. As the layers of life keep peeling away, remember high school and everything you have accomplished, and keep in mind those amazing memories you have made and who was right by your side, and be sure to make the most out of every moment. Thank you.
Thank you, Leah. This trophy and scholarship are donated by Reverend Dr. and Mrs. Ritter in honor of their daughter Beth Ann, a previous Kutztown Area High School salutatorian. Pastor Ritter and Mrs. Ritter have established ongoing scholarships in their daughter's name. The John and Layla Silence Salutatorian Award. The Silence Salutatorian Award was made possible through contributions made by the friends and family in memory of the longtime coach and his wife, an American history teacher. The Education Foundation presents this award on the donor's behalf to the class of 2023 salutatorian, Ms. Leah Zedemoyer, for her exceptional academic achievements. Congratulations. This year's valedictorian is Mr. Jake Justison. Jake is a member of the Science Olympiad Academic Challenge Team. He played the trumpet in the marching band and jazz band for 4 years. He is a member of Tri-M Music Honor Society. He ran cross country and track for 4 years and is a 2-time cross country district champion. In the fall, Jake will be attending the University of Pittsburgh to major in bioengineering. Ladies and gentlemen, your valedictorian for the class of 2023, Mr. Jake Justison.
Students, faculty, staff, distinguished guests, alumni, and of course, the class of 2023. I'd like to welcome you once again to the 127th commencement of Kutztown Area High School. As tonight marks the end of our high school experience for those of us in the class of 2023, I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge a group of seniors who still have some memories to make. I'd like to give my congratulations once again to the seniors on the high school baseball team for their huge win today. Best of luck to you guys as you continue on to the state playoffs and hopefully bring some more hardware back home. As I stand up here, ending my own high school experience, I have a lot of people to thank. I was told that I was allotted 5 to 6 minutes to address everyone here, and I could fill up all of that time and more with my gratitude to everyone if I really wanted to. First, to all of my teachers, coaches, counselors, from Kutztown and I suppose Brandywine as well. The work all of you do is outstanding and truly can't be appreciated enough. You are the reason students like us are able to succeed as much as we do. Next, to all of my friends. I can't thank you enough for accepting me right away as a new kid in 9th grade and giving me the best high school social experience I could ask for. Especially to those 7 of you in the Hawk Patrol, or whatever we call it now. I can't thank you enough for being the best group of guys to hang out with and all of the adventures you forced me on. Finally, I'd like to offer my sincerest thanks to my family. I'm not sure I've ever told you this before, but you were 100% right in wanting to move to Kutztown, and I was wrong in wanting to stay put in the middle of nowhere, aka Rockland Township. Thank you for not listening to me and forcing this change on me, as it was the greatest thing to ever happen to me. And also, thank you to my brother Reed and the Kutztown Area High School marching band over there. They sound great, even without us 5 seniors. But they're still keeping it going. They'll keep it going for years to come. Now, as I stand before the class of 2023 tonight, I have to share how proud of you I am. No one could have guessed that this is what a high school experience would look like, not even Braden. But you all impressed me so much with how hard you worked, aside from the final few months of this year, but that was pretty understandable. And how you persevered through our shared struggles over these past 4 years. Not only this, but the class of 23 was absolutely untouchable in terms of fundraising, unmatched in spirit, and who could forget our undefeated pep rally record we had this year. 3 for 3, 2 times. 100% clean every time. Don't want to hear anything from any underclassmen. Anyways, it's an honor to represent you on this night, and you're going to do great things. Now, I probably know what most of you are thinking right now. Jake, you seem like a pretty good speaker, but you kind of said a whole lot of nothing so far. I mean, Leah had a great speech. Where's your message? Don't worry though, we're getting there. For those of you who've been tirelessly waiting all day to hear me spit some words of wisdom, we're almost there. And no, they won't involve any worms this time. When I was notified by Dr. Flicker that I'd be addressing you all tonight, I was in my dorm room at the district championship track and field meet, preparing to run the final race of my distance running career that had spanned 4 years and 12 seasons. And if you can't tell, I'm pretty excited right now because I get to take part in every runner's favorite activity. And no, that's not running itself, but actually talking about running. So, those of you who know me know that I'm never a very overly emotional person, and I'm typically pretty reserved. However, in those moments leading up to the final race of my career, I was planning to become very emotional when I stepped off the track for the final time. Even as I led the huddle with my teammates for the last time, those of them who were a part of it know that those emotions were just about to show themselves. After I got the baton from Justin, who, shout out to him, ran the race of his life on our final race, I ran my final 2 laps, stepped off the track, handed it to Ryland and Phoenix, and watched them take home a district medal, which was a career goal of ours. In those moments, as the race concluded, all of the emotions that I expected to wash over me, such as a fantastic sense of accomplishment for a fulfilled career and a great final race, never came, with the only thoughts I remember thinking being, wow, that was really cool. What next? It was this experience that helped me realize the main point I'm trying to get across here. That happiness does not necessarily come from your outcomes in life, but is instead found through the process we take to get to those outcomes. Throughout our many years of school, numerous activities across various classes have involved goal setting, both for the short and long term. I know I groaned right along with you when we did it in LA this year, but I'll admit that it's an important part of looking into our futures. When we graduates think of our future goals sitting here tonight, I'm sure that nearly all of yours are some combination of graduate college, get a good job, buy a house, raise a family, and so on. Now, these goals are great, but these are just goals reflective of desired outcomes, and you can't let those entirely define your success and happiness or your value as a person. As you go forward setting goals for yourself, set not only these outcome goals, but goals that reflect how you're going to get there. You'll find, just as I did, that the process of chasing a goal can be much more fulfilling than actually achieving it. As I talk all about enjoying, emphasizing, and dare I say, trusting the process, how about we talk about those Philadelphia 76ers? And I know we have some fans in here among us who got that one. We're still riding with this team as much as ever, despite the fact that they haven't delivered on any of those outcome goals since 1984. Now, why is that? Just as with our lives, is the process of being a fan, following the organization through all its ups and downs, second round exits, dominant performances, blockbuster trades, rumor after rumor, that gives us our enjoyment. Now, this concept of deriving enjoyment from the process in terms of sports, and not just the outcomes, is not one that I don't think the Cowboys fans in here seem to grasp. They're still finding their only source of enjoyment from that last title in 1996. Anyways, as the sun sets on our high school careers, quite literally, and I know the sun's been getting on a rise all night, so I'll wrap this up. These are the words I'd like to leave you with. While you will always be chasing outcomes as you go forth into the world, don't forget to enjoy the process along the way to these outcomes, as many times it will leave you with much more satisfaction. Thank you everyone for your time tonight. Class of 2023, I know you'll do great things in your life. Never forget where you came from. Good night and go Cougars.
Thank you, Jake. You will receive a scholarship in honor of Cynthia Ritter, daughter of Reverend Dr. and Mrs. Ritter, a previous Kutztown Area High School valedictorian. Pastor and Mrs. Ritter have established ongoing scholarships in their daughters' names. The John and Layla Silem Valedictorian Scholarship. John and Layla Silem encourage athletes and students to strive for excellence in all aspects of their lives. Therefore, it is fitting that a scholarship is awarded to Kutztown Area's senior class valedictorian in their memory. The Education Foundation presents this award on the donor's behalf to the 2023 class valedictorian, Jake, for his exceptional academic achievements. Jake Justinson, class of 2023 valedictorian. Congratulations. Alumni Award Blake Nolte, Vice President of the Class of 2023, who will introduce our distinguished alum recipient, tonight's speaker.
Municipal League and as a trustee on the local investment trust. She was instrumental in improving the relationship between the borough of Kutztown and the university. She has served as the Kutztown University Community Liaison and Relations Assistant. In December 2017, she received the Presidential Medal for honor and distinction to the university and for serving as an example for alumni and students. She now serves as a community liaison for Kutztown Community Partnership, where she continues to improve community livability and the neighborhood quality of life. It is my honor to welcome the Kutztown Area High School Distinguished Alumni for 2023, Miss Sandy Green.
Faculty, parents, and most importantly, the 2023 graduating class of Kutztown Area High School. Congratulations on this incredible achievement. Today marks the end of one journey and the beginning of another, filled with new opportunities and challenges. It is an honor to stand before you today as we celebrate this momentous occasion. As you prepare to embark on your individual paths, it is critical to reflect on the invaluable lessons you have learned throughout your years in Kutztown. One of the most significant lessons that has profoundly shaped my life is the value of connections and community. As someone who has served 12 years as the mayor of Kutztown, I have learned that the connections that we make with others are essential to our success. Having a supportive network provides a sense of belonging and emotional well-being. Knowing that there are people you can rely on during challenging times can alleviate stress and anxiety. They can offer encouragement, provide a listening ear, and offer valuable insights from their own experiences. I have had the privilege of serving on several boards, including the Pennsylvania Municipal League, which is an organization of mayors and city managers across the Commonwealth, the Pennsylvania Local Government Investment Trust Board, Kutztown University Town and Gown Advisory Board. It was through those experiences that I truly understood the significance of fostering connections and embracing the power of community engagement. Each person you meet has the potential to inspire, support, and guide you. Your classmates, teachers, mentors, and even acquaintances can open doors and present opportunities that may shape your future. But remember, it is not enough to build connections. It is equally important to nurture your passions and to find your purpose. I had no desire to run for public office, but it was my passion for the Kutztown community that fueled my determination, inspired creativity, and gave me the courage to dream big. I was passionate about serving and making a positive impact. I poured my heart and soul into my work, and I believe that this passion is contagious. When we are excited and passionate about something, we can inspire others to be passionate too. So as you embark on this new chapter in your lives, I urge you to find your own community, hopefully the Kutztown community. Reach out and connect with others, pursue your passion, and love the things that make your heart sing. Surround yourself with a diverse group of individuals who can provide different points and skills. Sometimes people around us can see potential in us that we might not recognize ourselves. Seeking feedback and listening to different perspectives can help you gain valuable insights and make informed decisions. Whether it's through volunteering, civic engagement, or pursuing a career that makes a Your unique perspective and fresh ideas are invaluable, and our communities desperately need your voices. So graduates, find what drives you, what sets your soul on fire, and pursue with all your heart. Finally, as you embark on this new journey, never underestimate the significance of family and friends. They are your anchor, your support system, and the ones who will celebrate your successes and lift you up during challenging times. Class of 2023, you have the power to shape the world in remarkable ways. Embrace the value of making connections, fuel your passions, get involved, and always hold dear the love and support of your family, your friends, and the Kutztown community. Congratulations, graduates. I have no doubt that you will go on to do great things and make your own positive impact on the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Green. We applaud your accomplishments and thank you for honoring us with your wisdom, and congratulations on the Distinguished Alum Award. Before we move forward with commencement, I would like to take a moment to thank a few individuals who helped make tonight and the preceding awards events possible. Mr. Andrew Brett and Ms. Angela DeCello, Senior Class Advisors, Ms. Lawrence DeCali Smith, School Counselor, Kutztown Area High School Music Department, Ms. Cecily Ryan, and Mr. Dustin Shirk, along with the stage and sound crew, Mr. Michael Vasquez and his staff for setting up the stadium, Ms. Layla Yob, Mrs. Jane Warbach, and Mrs. Stephanie Shoemaker for handling the voluminous work associated with commencement and the senior class award ceremonies. And a special thank you to senior class historian Sarah Randall for coordinating the senior slideshow, which can be viewed on the district website. Thank you. Mr. Tim Chatton, thank you for your leadership, vision, and dedication to our school district. On behalf of the professional staff of the Kutztown Area School District, may I present to you those members of the class of 2023 who have completed all the requirements for graduation as mandated by the Kutztown Board of School Directors and the Pennsylvania Department of Education for receiving of their diplomas. Audience, please hold your applause until the end. We would like every family to hear their child's name called. Leah Rose Zettelmoyer. Blake Carl Nolte. Jake Samuel Justison. Sarah Elizabeth Randall. Brianna Renee Bax. Kaylee Ann Durr. Regina Michelle Andre Zavala.
Yeah, Regina.
Justin Robert Ashman. Tyler Matthew Aston. Grace Catherine Alston. Emily Ann Barkley. Marissa Louise Berger. Alora Corinne Bittner. Keziah Angel Brantley. Devin Antonia Briggs. Benjamin Michael Charsky. Darren Chen. Ian Michael Christensen. Ellie Mae Claypool. Grace Olivia Jean Conover.
Let's go, Grace!
Isis Jasmine Cook. Anna Rose Daltrey. Logan Tyler DeLong. Anthony Joseph Bowman. Isaiah Kason Horn. Nicholas John Hugo. Brant Charles Katzman.
Yeah, you did it, buddy. Good job!
Jacob Bradley Keller. Maisie Anna Mariah Keller. Jada Olivia King. Olivia Marie Levengood. Gracie Ann Lick. Gabriella Luna. Alexandria Zoe Miller.
Go, Alex! Woo!
Cody Miles Miller. Ethan Allen Miller. Kathleen Nicole Popes.
Esmeralda Lisa Morales. Alicia Morales. Emma Lee Osborne. Braden Zachary Pavitt.
Yes!
Julia Grace Perella. Colin Westner Peterson. Denisha Amira Amor Pettis. Dominic James Pizzolante. William Henry Randall. Matthew John Remick. Carlos Elias Roman Rivera. Elmer Gabriel Rosado Centeno. Bryce Drew Schaefer. Ariella Lynn Schichtel. Haley Brianne Schlegel. Miles David Schmidt. Mason Bailey Schneck.
Fiora Sarah Schnell. Griffin Keith Sicker. Sierra Corinne Smart. Haley Sage Smith. Seth Warren Spade. Zachary James Stauffer. Mason Arthur Stillo. Cadence Cheyenne Stess. Isabel May Stoltzfus. Dominic Peter Calapus. Michaela Alexis Trabilla. Sadie Lucille Underwood. John Caleb Weaver. Boone Coulter Webb. Russell Clarence Wider. Abigail Grace Wood. And Gavin Marshall Yuck. Class President Leah Zettlemore will now lead the class in the traditional tassel ceremony. And now, Mr. Christian Tim Chatton, Superintendent of Schools, for some brief comments and pronouncement of graduation.
So I just want to take one moment in congratulating the class of 2023 and follow up on some of the comments that Jake made earlier in his speech. Jake talked about setting goals and outcome goals, process goals. There's mounds of evidence that we are more likely to succeed in our goals when we surround ourselves with people who support us in those goals. There's also mounds of evidence that we have happier relationships when those relationships involve people on both sides who support each other in their goals. That's how you enjoy the process of the goal. It's the people around you. Always remember that when setting these lofty goals for yourself as you move on to the world beyond Kutztown Area High School. So class of 2023, by the authority granted to me as a commissioned officer in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and charged with the duties of Superintendent of Schools for the Kutztown Area School District, I proudly declare each member of the class of 2023 having received a diploma as graduated from the Kutztown Area School District. Congratulations, class of 2023.
So now I'm going to ask you all to rise. We're going to sing the alma mater. And for a little historical context, this was written in 1923, so this is 100 years old today. Kutztown Area High School graduating class of 2023.